Hello dear students. In previous class I was discuss a topic double fertilization event in the plants. How endosperm develop, how embryo develop, how seed and fruit develop. Some topic is left in seed development. Seed is a end product of sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Seed may develop in different plant by a mechanism you have already studied in previous many classes. In this class, seed is important highlighted point. Beside this, the apomixis related to the developmental phenomena of seed and fruits, polyembryony, parthenocarpy, etc. Now the seed is the final product of sexual reproduction in flowering plants. You can say it is an end part of reproduction. You know that the seed is the base of agricultural industry. Nowadays you may understand or know from around your side, from shops, different hybrid seed is also available of different plants that are purchased directly sown in agricultural field or probably in the form of nursery, then after sowing in the field. Now the seed here in detail, you know that the seed is made up of three basic constituents. First is endosperm. Second is embryo. Third is embryonal axis. Fourth, cotyledon, and you can say last one is a seed coat. These all things are present inside the seed, but some may be present or may not. For example, endosperm. Endosperm present in some seed, but it is absent in many seed. The seed which having endosperm is called albuminous seed, and those seed which does not have endosperm is called non-albuminous seed. You can say how this is happened during the seed development. The simultaneous with seed development, embryo development and endosperm development is also found. But during seed development, embryo is developed, and embryo consume all endosperm, and as a result the seed lost their endosperm. Such seed is called non-albuminous seed. Means non-albuminous seed are those where endosperm is totally consumed during the embryo development, and embryo, you know, that is the part of seed that are present inside the seed. Due to this, the completely consumed endosperm during development of embryo, the seed does not have endosperm. Such seed is called non-albuminous. For example, non-albuminous seed, for example, is pea and groundnut. Beside this, many other examples also, but this is a given in NCERT, groundnut. Second is, first is non-albuminous, second seed is albuminous. Albuminous seed. Albuminous seed are those seed where endosperm is found. In this like castor, wheat, barley, maize is the example in which endosperm is found. This is I've taken examples in which some are majority are monocot plants, some are dicot. Then having, you can say the albuminous seed having kya? Having endosperm. Example barley, maize, castor, maize, castor, etc. Some other example is also given. Barley, maize, castor, etc. are example of albuminous seed where endosperm found. Means the developing embryo not consume total endosperm. Next one, you know that the seed is base of agriculture, because seed growing in the field by sowing, you can say many type of seed sown in agricultural field, either in the form of nursery and so many way, in which some seed is the base of agricultural industry, and seed can be it is necessary to save seed for long time. So how the seed can be keep in the container for long duration, and next growing season came, after that seed grow in the field. The seed after harvesting, they directly spread out in front of direct sunlight contact. The reason is that because seed lost their moisture and they hold minimum moisture. As a result, the seed have a maximum vitality. Vitality means because due to moisture content lower down inside the seed become less metabolically active, and for more duration it can keep inside the container, and in further growing season they may be sown in soil and grown. So the reason behind this is seed dormancy. What is dormancy? Dormancy is a very popular word. Dormancy is popular word. Dormancy means the seed which retain its viabilities for long duration. In another word, you can say the seed goes in dormant period or resting period. This is considered under dormancy. Dormancy, it is you can say in simple word, this is a resting period of seed. Means it may varies from month to several years. Not several years, month from 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, year from 1000, year 2000, 10,000. Some results, some examples I'm going to give how seed retain its viability for long duration. So how seed goes in the dormant period? First, after harvesting the crop, the seed grain extracted from the harvested crops, The seed further dry in presence of sun, light. Why? The reason behind this, the seed lost their moisture. The reason behind this is lost their moisture. Means it is a minimum up to 10 to 15%. Means if the seed having 50% of moistures, after drying they must come up to the moisture they contain 10 to 15%. Due to this, if the moisture inside the seed is lower down 10 to 15%, it means that less water is present inside the seed, means seed goes into dormant period. Dormant period means you can say less metabolically active. Means if the seed become less metabolically active, it can keep inside the container for long duration, for another growing season. Some archaeological excavation shows, like example, first, a plant is known as date palm. Date palm, the scientific name is Phoenix dactylifera seed excavated from Dead Sea, you can say Herald Palace, of near Dead Sea. Herald Plates near Dead Sea. This location is found in Iran. You can say not Iran, Israel. Yeah, in capital of Israel, yeah, Jerusalem. How this is a archaeological excavation. You know that archaeological very well in previous classes also in geography. What is archaeology, geology, survey of India? Archaeological excavation. Archaeology department search a dead palm sea by excavation from Herald Place of near Dead Sea, Israel, Jerusalem. This seed extracted and grown, and they further start germinating and produce flowering. This is buried inside the soil from 10,000 years. 10,000 years. Another plant is lupin. Lupin plants having dormancy of 2000 years, it is reported. 2000 years. They are the seed extracted of lupin and lupinus also. Lupinus arcticus from Arctic region, and after then they grown inside the soil and they further start germinating and flowering. This is the result. So you may understand how seed retain its vitality, you can say viability for a long duration. It is only due to dormancy. If seed goes to the dormant period, means if the seed lost their moistures and goes into dormant period, means least metabolically active stage, the seed can be live for long times, and they shows further vitality if then grow. You know that in previous classes, not in previous classes, in further classes, I will discuss about how the breaking of seed dormancy takes place. Breaking of seed dormancy. I think in class 11th, when you learn about hormonal systems in plants, auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, then how they are responsible for breaking seed dormancy. This word you may understand in class 11th by teacher. If you may not, in further, if I get time, in any topics they relates, I summarize this topic in detail. Now, next topic is in reproduction in flowering plant is parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy is a phenomena in which development of fruit without fertilization. Parthenocarpy is the phenomena of development of fruit without fertilization, or you can say the false fruit formation. Okay, false fruit formation. For example, not for fertilization, not discussed in this topic. Parthenocarpy is a phenomena of development of fruit other than ovary. Example, apple. Apple is a parthenocarpic fruit which is developed other than ovary from the thalamus. Sorry, it was a mistake that how fertilization is not described here. Only the parthenocarpic fruit are those which develop other than ovary. Or you can say some fruits also develop from ovary, but by getting stimulus. Example, banana is also considered under the false fruit, parthenocarpic fruit. And those fruits which is developed from ovary by fertilization, developed from ovary, is known as true fruits. One of the best example in this, the parthenocarpic fruit is seedless. It is a basic objective. If the fruit is not fertilized, then seed is not developed inside this. But you can say the apple having seed, it is an interesting examples of some another phenomena. I think it will discuss in next or by question answering session how this is happen in apple case and how this is possible. Now next topic in this is apomixis. Apomixis. You know that seed is result of fertilization event. When the male gamete, female gamete fuse to form seed develop embryos, form zygote develop embryo present inside the seed. But apomictic seed, apomixis phenomena is a development of seed without fertilization. Means you can say the seed is unfertilized. unfertilized. Means the seed is unfertilized and called apomictic. Apomictic seed. One question is arise, is genetic constitution shows variability? Is genetic constitution of apomictic seed shows genetic variabilities? The answer is no, because this seed is developed without fertilization. Means this is not a result of fertilization event. The seed get a stimulus from some other sources, sometime due to some hormonal treatment, the seed become apomictic. The apomixis is the apomixis is the base of seed industry. Seed industry. How they are important? You know that nowadays not more than many type of agricultural research center are operated in all over the world, and all the agricultural sector, they perform research and development, innovation, and develop different type of hybrid seed, and they are marketed. Hybrid seed are marketed. Farmers are purchased the marketed hybrid seed, and they grown, and after few season, 1-2 season, the hybrid seed lost their vitality. Means hybrid conditions of seed is lost, because here the random pollination, fertilization takes place, the genetic constitution of primary plants gets changed. It is primary focus of scientists to maintain hybrid condition of a particular plant for long duration. The only one option is this hybrid seed production by apomixis. Here the plants maintain this genetic constitution because they not shows any random population. Due to this, the plant doesn't leave out their genetic constitution. So the apomictic seed maintain here and further they are grown and not need to change in another further growing season. So this is the apomixis. Apomixis is a very important phenomenon. Beside this, another topic is polyembryony. Polyembryony, name indicate, poly means many, embryony means embryo. You know that the single fruits having single ovules, they must have a single embryo. But some seed it is reported that the seed having many embryo, like citrus, orange seed shows many embryo. This condition, how this condition happen? You know that the zygote developed to form embryo, but in some time, the other than zygote, like nuclear part, integument, antipodal, and other embryo sac cells participate in the formation of embryo. This is considered under polyembryony. Polyembryony may be considered in many category, but not in class 12 because it is not given detail in class 12 standard, but it may be classified in true polyembryony and false polyembryony. True polyembryony and false polyembryony. True polyembryony and false polyembryony. But first, poly means many, embryony means embryo. If the seed having more than one embryo, yeah, many embryo, this is considered under the polyembryony. Now, the true polyembryony, if the embryo sac cell responsible, any embryo sac cell responsible for formation of embryo, it is considered under true polyembryony. And another is if the other than of embryo sac cells help in the formation of embryo, this is called under false polyembryony. Example, you know that the citrus, mango, orange, this is considered under polyembryonic case. Other examples also, you can search from other book, you can find many other examples of polyembryony beside this, but this is examples given in NCERT, so I discuss in this. If this chapter, I think, reach at the end, I cover only fertilization event, polyembryony, apomixis, and these all topics in last two lectures. Previous this microsporangium development, megasporangium development, gametophyte and gametes development, pollination, how pollination takes place. This all topic discussed by another teacher, so I am not going detail to describe again because we have very less time to cover all syllabus of 12 standard. I think students, you may need to learn more, study more. If you have any questions, then you frequently ask. How question is asked, provide in next classes. Thank you.